Welcome back to GCN Racing's coverage of the Vuelta Andalucía and highlights of Stage 2. A shade under 200 kilometres from Sevilla to Iznájar, not as tough as day 1, but still with 3 categorised climbs and a nasty 1.3k 7% ramp to the finish, with the final 300 metres at 10%. The break today consisted of 5 riders: Taco van der Hoorn of Jumbo-Visma, Matthew Holmes of Lotto Soudal, Alexis Goujar of AG Tour, Jérôme Cousin of Total Direct Energy and Juan Felipe Osorio of BH Burgos. Their lead reached a maximum of 6.5 minutes after a couple of hours of racing. Astana, team of race leader Jakob Fuglsang, could be reasonably relaxed behind. Osorio was the best placed on GC of the break and was at over 7 minutes to the Dane. And it couldn't have got off to a better start for this man, could it, this season? First race, first win for Fuglsang yesterday, and he'll be pretty confident of keeping that yellow jersey through to the finish. An acceleration from Van der Hoorn and Goujar on the final categorised climb of the day saw Cousin distance from the break. Now, they may not have taken the win yesterday, but Bahrain McLaren still have plenty of cars to play in this race. Sonny Colbrelli, many people's tip for the win today, whilst Dylan Teuns also couldn't be counted out. As the road began to rise with 15k's to go, most of the breakaway had been caught, Van der Hoorn the last of those, but it wasn't long until we got a fresh attack. Thomas Marcinski of Lotto Soudal following his former teammate Luis Verveca, now riding for Alpecin Fenix. They, though, were soon caught and overtaken by another pairing, young American Brandon McNulty of UAE Team Emirates and Stefano Oldani of Lotto Soudal. They made a valiant effort, but the bunch were not in the mood to let anybody go clear this close to the finish, and with 5k's to go, they were just about to be caught. The descent to the final climb was rapid, speeds in excess of 90k's per hour, positioning crucial as they approached the final right-hand turn that would signal the start of the climb. Soon after that, we had a stinging attack. Gonzalo Serrano of Caja Rural storming past Pedrero of Movistar. It was a long way still to go, but behind there was more than a moment's hesitation, and with no domestiques left to set the pace, a significant gap opened up in very short order. With 600 metres still remaining, that gap was showing no signs of reducing, and Serrano was still looking strong. A quick glance over his shoulder and then back out of the saddle for a final kick up towards the line. It must have been a very painful and agonising final 400 metres for the Spaniard, but as he hit the 10% gradients towards the top, he took one last glance behind and he knew he'd won. Absolutely brilliant final climb for the Spaniard. A disappointed Juan Jose Lobato would cross the line a couple of seconds back, just in front of Dylan Teuns of Bahrain McLaren. This is Serrano's 3rd season as a pro cyclist, and that was his first win. Now, it may not be the biggest race of the season, but with the quality of the field here in Spain, that is a very impressive victory. Great to see Juan Jose Lobato somewhere back towards his best though. He and Teuns managed to put 2 seconds into the rest of the field behind, led in by Clement Venturini and Jack Haig. Jakob Fuglsang, in finishing 6th on the stage, held on to his 6-second advantage over Mikel Landa on the GC, although Dylan Teuns has now closed in. He sits at 23 seconds in 3rd place. Jack Haig, Izaguirre, Bilbao, Harper, Van Uck, Fernandez and De La Cruz round out the top 10. Tomorrow it's another long and lumpy day, so make sure you come back to GCN Racing for all the highlights.